Kamau. These are your lessons to solve the cube. The first is called the algorithm. It changes the orientation of this cube right here. Right side down, bottom away from the right side back up, and then back over. You repeat it. Right side down, bottom away, right side up, bottom back towards the right. And as you can see, this cube is in the same spot but a different orientation. And the neat thing about this algorithm is that if you repeat it over and over again, you get the cube back the way it was. Just like that. And again, you have a solved cube. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take another cube that's already scrambled and we're going to solve the cube. Step 1. First of all, this is the blue side because the centerpiece defines the side. So this is the orange side, this is the yellow side, that's the white side, etc. We're going to make a green cross, but the way I like to make the green cross is first I make the green cross with the blue in the centerpiece. Okay? So here's a green piece right here. So I'm going to try and put it right here. So if I just turn it up, it's in the wrong orientation. So what I do is I turn it sideways. We'll put it here instead. Okay? We're going to move the phone back up some because somebody likes to let it fall. Here's another green cube. We're going to turn it sideways, and then we're going to turn it over this way, and then move it up. And it's a part of the cross. Here's another green cube. Turn it sideways, and then turn it up. And we're going to move the phone back up. And there's one more. Here's the green centerpiece. All we need to do here is just turn it this way. And now we have the green cross with the blue in the middle. So the next step is to turn it around. So you line up the white with the white side, and then you turn it around. And then you line up the green with orange with the orange side, and then you turn it around. That's 180 degrees. Yellow and yellow, and then you turn it around. And then red and red. Sometimes you get it like this, where the red's not with the red. You just turn it to the red side, and then turn it around. And now you have the green cross. That is step 1. So next what you need to do is finish solving this first layer, and that's getting the corner pieces. Okay? So what you need to do is find a corner piece right here. This is green, and it's white and orange. So you find the right corner. White, orange. So this goes here, and then you do this algorithm. You move the phone back some. That's step 1 in this algorithm, so that way we can see it. Green goes this way. Green goes this way. So the green's moving out of that way. Then you turn this side up. This is the corner where you're trying to put it. You move it back over and move it down. And as you can see, white, orange, and green. And then you move the phone back up. Here's another one. White and red and green. So this is white. So white, red. So it goes right here. Again, you move the top in the direction of the green. The green points in the right direction. And then you move the bottom up. You turn it back over. And then turn it back down. And then of course you move the phone back up so that we can see it again. Here's another corner piece. No, we don't put our hands on top of it. This is yellow, and that's red. So yellow and red. This is a red in the red spot. Remember, the green points the cube, the way to move the top, and then you move the bottom up, then you move it back over, and then you move it down, and there you go. And this one is actually in the right spot now, but it's oriented the wrong way. So what we do is we just do what we call the algorithm. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, bottom towards, right side down, bottom away, right side back up, and then towards. Sometimes we get squares like this where the green is on the top of the cube, and that's a bit harder. So what I do when I get that is I take one finger and I hold the piece I want to move. I take the other finger and I hold the place where I want to put it, and then I move it down and then 90 degrees in the other direction and then back up. And then you have to do the algorithm to get it oriented in the right way. But that's not where we want this piece. That was just to show you that. So again, green points the way to move the top, over, back, and this is getting a little blurry, probably because it's falling down again, which we're getting adjusted to. And as you can see, this first layer is solved. So next we go on the second layer. So there's a couple of things to note. One, this cube is already in the right spot, so we got lucky there. Two, this is in the right spot, but it's oriented the wrong way, so it's as good as not as being in the wrong spot. So first we're going to do something, we're going to use this one. What you want to do, as you notice, this is red and this is white. So you line up the red with the red, white, white side. So you turn the top away from the white side, you turn the white side up, you turn the top back towards the white side, you turn the white side back down, and then what you do is you do that same algorithm you were doing with the first layer. Green tells you where to point the top, over, or bottom up, back over, and down. And now you've got that piece in the right spot. So here's another one. Orange and white. So you line up orange here. The white is here. So you turn the top away from the white side. You turn the white side up. You turn the top back towards the white side. You turn the white side back down. And then again, you do that algorithm for the first layer. Green. Turn the top towards where the green is pointing. Turn the bottom up. Turn the top back. And then down. And what you have is almost all the pieces. Here's a problem. It's oriented the wrong way. So what you do is you pretend. We do a lot of pretending with solving the cube. We're going to pretend like this is in the right spot. Is what we want to put here. So we're going to put this piece right here. So again, we're going to pretend like this is red, and we're going to pretend like this is yellow. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn the top away from the red side. We're going to turn the red side up. We're going to turn the top back towards the red side. Turn the red side down. And then we do that algorithm from the first layer. Green tells us where to point the top. Bottom up. Top back. Bottom back down. And now we got the piece where we want. Of course it's wrong, so we got to do it again with the real piece. Yellow. Red. Red, yellow. Top away from red. Red side up. Top back around. Red side down. And then we do that algorithm from the first layer. Which by now you should know, right?
Yeah.
Now we've got 2 layers done. So there's several things you can get on the top now. Now we're going to work on the top layer, and this is where it gets tricky. You can have a dot. You can have an L, like this. You can have a line going across. And you can have a cross. And of course we're talking about blue colors. So a blue dot, a blue L, a backwards L going like this, a blue line, or a blue cross. So usually what you have to start with is this backwards L. So what you do is you point it so that the L is pointed like this, not like this, not like this, but like this, a backwards L. Right hand, just the way your fingers go. Okay? You take the front side, this is the front, turn the front side that way, and then you turn the right side this way, and then you turn the top around, you turn the right side back down, you turn the top back over, and then you turn it down, and then you have the line. Let's do it again. One, to show you that same algorithm again, and two, because you got to do it again anyways. Take the front side, turn it once, towards your right, towards the right. Take the right side, turn that up, turn the top around, turn the right side back down, turn the top back to match that, and then you turn it back. And now what we have is the blue cross. So now we've got the cross, but we got to match all the colors up. If you turn a cube, you can always get two centerpieces matched. Right now we just have one, so we need to turn it again. Let's try red. Red and white. Yellow and orange. So we have red and white. Okay? You take one side, and one side is going to be on the back away from you. You take the other side and you put it in your right hand. Now sometimes what you have is they're across from each other. So the red side would match and the orange side would match. When that's the case, you put the red side away from you, or one side away from you, and then you do the same algorithm. So you just pretend, and then you have to repeat it again. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this cube, put it on the top, and then systematically move it around. Okay? So we're going to turn the right side up, then we're going to turn the top, turn the right side back down, turn the top again, turn the right side up, and then go around and around, and then down. And then we match the sides. So let's just go through that again, because that can be tricky. Turn the right side up, top, down, over, right side back again, and then over, and then down. Of course, now that I've done it twice, I've messed up my corners, or my sides, so now I got to fix it again. So that means I have to do it a third time. White, red, right side up, over, down, over, up, over, and then down. Alright. Orange, yellow, red, white. So the next step, we have to get these corner cubes in the right spot. We're not going to worry about orientation because we can fix that later. So what we're going to do is we're going to find one piece that's in the right spot already. I think this one's in the right spot.
Yeah.
Red, red, white, white, blue, blue. So this one's in the right spot. Oh, my legs are hurting. You find the one that's in the right spot. You have to what we call protect it. Okay? You're just moving the top back and forth and protecting this cube. So you move the top this way. You turn the other side up to protect it. You move the top back over. Turn this side up. Then you move the top backwards again. Turn this side down. Move the top back. And then turn this side down. So you move this cube side to side and turn the sides up and down, the whole time protecting this cube so that this cube is in the same spot. So now what we have is yellow, red, and blue. That's not on the right spot. So let's do it again, because one, because we have to, and two, because this is tricky, so we want to repeat it anyways. Turn the top over to protect it. Turn the right side up. Turn the top this way to protect this cube. Turn the left side up. Turn the top over to protect this cube. Turn the right side back down. Turn the top over again to protect this cube. And then turn this side down. And now what we have is this cube, of course, is in the same spot. We have orange, blue, and white. Orange, blue, and white. So this is in the right spot. If these two cubes are in the right spot, then that means that all the cubes are going to be in the right spot. because that's just how it works. I'm not sure why it works that way, but it always does. Okay, so now what we have is 4 corner pieces. We have to make sure that they all are oriented the right way. And that's where we do the algorithm. It's going to look like we're running the whole cube, but somehow it just works. So this one's already oriented the right way. So we're going to ignore it. We're going to move the phone back a little bit. We're almost done. We're going to start with this one. Hold it in the right hand so that it's in the right corner. We're going to take the right side down, the bottom away, the right side back up, and the bottom back towards it. I'm going to repeat it again. Right side down, bottom away, right side up, bottom back towards it. Still not there. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, bottom back towards it. Right side down, bottom away, right side up, bottom towards it. And what you can see is that now this is oriented in the right way. So now what we do is we're going to keep working on this side right here. So we turn the top of the cube so that the next side that needs to be done is in that same spot. And then you turn the right side down, the bottom away, the right side back up, the bottom towards it. The right side down, the bottom away, the right side back up, the bottom towards it. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, the bottom towards it. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, the bottom towards it. Now this is oriented the right way, so there's just one more. You turn the top again so that this cube is in the spot. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, bottom towards it. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, bottom towards it. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, bottom towards it. Right side down, bottom away, right side back up, bottom towards it. Now this is where I get tricky for me, because sometimes when I'm racing with my son, I forget that now I'm done. So I end up doing the algorithm again and again and again, and it's very confusing. But all you need to do is turn the top, and then what you have is the solved cube. So Uncle Kamau, that is how you solve the cube.